Okay. Well, there's where the trap jaws were actually across. You can see there's very little damage on that cat's foot. We have laminated jaws on our traps, and what that does, it actually, instead of the jaws of the trap hitting like that and holding with two relatively sharp edges, it's almost like two flat surfaces catching and holding like that, and just holding it like that instead of biting in like that. So it really cuts down on the damage on the foot. So most of the animals I catch in footholds have little or no damage on them. So. Okay, we are ready to hang this thing up. I got a chain right here. Roll it around the other direction here. Okay, I've peeled this thing down past the hip area here because I'm going to actually wrap this around there a couple times to shorten it up good. And I don't know if maybe I can't yet. I'm going to try it anyway. This is just a choker chain. I can use it either way. I've got a S-hook on the end of it here so that I can either use it as a regular choker chain, you know, by putting it through itself like that and going around the animal. With that hook on there, I can just hook the chain on that way. Okay, I'm going to hang this thing up now. Spot here, and I don't think it's gonna drip out all that much. I think we're in pretty good shape as far as water. There's a little bit of blood coming out of his mouth there a little bit, but nothing too serious. Okay, we got it hung up there pretty strong. Looks like it's gonna be all right. You can pull pretty good on these. They say the less you use your knife, the better off you are. Once in a while you might have to cut some of that connective tissue. I'm just working that meat off of there with my thumb rather than using a knife. This is one of the easiest areas to cut holes in the skin if you use a knife right there on the chest. So if you can work it off without using your knife, you're better off. Almost a guarantee you'll cut a hole there. Actually, it's half frozen like some animals are if you don't thaw them this way. Getting down there now where I will have to start using my knife. That's the front legs wanting to come through right there. That one's going down. Now I can pop my thumb right through there. Okay. Now when I pull on this, I should be able to pull that leg right down to where we stop skinning from the other direction. Sometimes they're pretty tough, so I gotta grab a knife here. Put a little pressure on it. It'll be down there, popped out. I'll show you that other one there. Right there is where I'm going to force my thumb through. Right there between the meat and the hide. Just again, I'm just kind of rolling my thumb and pushing that meat away until it pops through there. There, it's through. So now I can reach through and pull both ways on it now. You can see I'm already through where there's just a bunch of connective stuff. You can see the hair right through the connective stuff. I'm already past where I stopped skinning the other way. See there? It's just that little bit of connective tissue that's holding. There we go. Now, all the way past the legs. I think it helps at this point. Sometimes it's just raise up, but I got this and pulled down pretty good. Now I'm going to flip this thing around the other way, and I'm going to hang it by the skin and let the weight of the body help me skin the rest of the head out. So we'll put it back on the bench just to show you what I'm talking about there. I usually just flop it around. I'm doing it right while it's hanging, but okay, again, I'm just going to wrap that chain around there a couple times. It's a smooth chain, so it won't hurt the skin. You can use a rope. Rope is fine to use. Just whatever you got, you know, whatever you're used to using, or whatever you have handy there to make things hold. Okay, now we'll hang this back up. The reason I went around there 2 or 3 times, it just helps it to hold better, and also takes up some of the length of my chain here. And then this, I'm going to wrap up here and just kind of through itself just to hold it up there out of the way.